Greetings one and all, I am the Yohi Guy and this is the questions and answers for my upcoming fan-made game, Cartoons in Danganronpa 2, Rise of Despair. Yes, I know this is a typo, but I decided to stick with it. It's Despair, not Despair. Anyway, it's been a while since the announcement was released, and I'd gotten some questions in the comments. The point of this video is to bring up several questions and give answers to cover them, so let's get this started. Question 1. What is Cartoons in Danganronpa 2? Cartoons in Danganronpa 2 Rise of Despair is an unofficial fan-made game that's supposed to take place in the same setting and universe as Cartoons in Danganronpa, a fan game YouTube series created by the cheesy bastard. Cartoons in Danganronpa was my first exposure to the Danganronpa series as a whole, and I was interested with the concept of the killing game. I watched all gameplays videos of the original games, played a few fan games such as Project Eden's Garden and Fishhook's Romper. I was so interested in the Cartoons in Danganronpa that I was excited to see what happens next. I kept up to date, watched most of the videos, chat on the Discord, even made this poster for the upcoming trial. But as I post this, we're still waiting for the trial to come out. Of course, I am patient and got a lot of spare time, so I thought of something. I should try to make a game version of Cartoons in Danganronpa. But there was one problem. This song isn't out on a separate video. This is literally what's stopping me from trying to replicate Cartoons in Danganronpa in a game's medium. So I thought of the next best thing, an attempted sequel game, and the rest is history. Question 2. Is this a game? Yes! It will be a fully playable game on PC. I am building this fan game from the ground up using the Unity engine. Since this is my side project, development will be slow, but it will help me improve my game making skills. Question 3. Who is on the team? That would be me and me alone. Yep, I am pretty much doing everything. From writing, programming, asset design, the majority of this game development is by me and me alone. And for the moment, I prefer to keep it that way. Well, except for a few certain roles that I'll get to later. Question 4. Is Cheesy B involved with this project? No, he has nothing to do with this project. This is a fan-made project for his fan-made fan game. You could even say that this is a fan game. Huh? Question 5. Will this game be at full release? Not entirely. Let me explain how it's going to work. For starters, I am going to launch for the beta prologue, which will start the game off. Then, over time, I'll release each part of the game, slowly but surely, from the start right till the end. How I'm doing this is similar to how Cheesy is doing it on his fan game. After the beta prologue is out, the next update will release the daily life of Chapter 1. Then, the next update will have the deadly life. Then the next update will have the trial, and repeat in Chapter 2. This will be an ongoing progress until I reach all 5 chapters and the epilogue. And yes, there will be 5 chapters for this fan game instead of 6. Of course, there might be some hot fixes in between if needed to fix some major bugs or some issues or make some changes and or additions for the game, but that's pretty much how I'm planning this. Question 6. Who is the cast and what are their talents? The talents are the most asked questions from my comments. I try to encourage them to think of what they think their talents would be, and at least one person tried. But say no more, because I am going to reveal the talents here, along with this very annoying track that I made up right now. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Huey Freeman, ultimate lucky student. Riley Freeman, ultimate gangster. Lincoln Loud, ultimate manager. Lana Loud, ultimate plumber. Lola Loud, ultimate beauty pageant. Nigel Uno, ultimate agent. Chuki Sunburn, ultimate toy tester. Luz Nocida, ultimate fantasy fanatic. Amity Bright, ultimate witch. K.O., ultimate card collector. Dandy, ultimate programmer. Mandy, ultimate superior. Hilda, ultimate adventurer. Kik Patowski, ultimate stunt performer. Phineas Finn, ultimate constructor. Yumulak, ultimate bounty hunter. Hope this clears up the cast and their talent titles. While on the subject of the cast, here are some characters that I considered once. At one point, I thought of adding Billy and Jesse into the cast, but I couldn't think of a talent for them, so I decided not to include them. Originally, I thought of putting Lincoln, Lynn, and Lola as the Loud House characters in the cast, but in the end, I decided to replace Lynn with Lana instead. If Lynn was in this game, she would have been the ultimate athlete. I also thought of adding characters from the Ghosts of Molly McGee, such as Molly, Libby, and Andrea, and I thought of the talents titles for them, but I was deep into development to the point where I can't add them in. Alright, that's all cleared up. Move on to the next question. Question 8. Why make Huey Freeman the ultimate lucky student? I am aware that Huey isn't lucky or can be considered the ultimate lucky student, but he got the title for the starting plot of the story. His ultimate title he originally wanted was the Ultimate Justice Warrior, but was rejected, only managed to enter the ultimate course through the lucky lottery. It's already shown how he got the title in the prologue preview. Question 9. Doesn't KO and the Loud House break the canon rules? That is correct. For those who are not aware, Cheesy made a set of rules in order for a cartoon to be part of the CIDR universe. Any that break the rules isn't considered part of the universe. OK KO Let's Be Heroes breaks rule 1, 2, and 4, while Loud House breaks rule 5. For KO, characters like KO himself and Dandy, they are a special exception that would be revealed later. I can't reveal anything just yet, but all I can say is that these two characters are similar to how Tagami is in the second game. As for Loud House, it is only breaking rule 5. If the show is something that Cheesy B likes, and he made it clear that he doesn't like Loud House. In his explanation though, he can't do characters justice if he doesn't like the show, which is understandable. Even if he can't write Loud House characters, someone else can, and that someone can be me. So rule number 5 can be a bit ruled out. But that being said, question 10. Is CIDR 2 canon to the CIDR universe? That is for Cheesy to decide. I am going to give him full authority to whether this Fangan is canon or non-canon to the CIDR universe as a whole. There would be some connections, like how the casts are all students for Membrane's Hope's Peak Academy, but also being its own separate thing, so there isn't much interference or contradictions. Still going to continue developing this Fangan regardless of his decision. Question 11. Who is voicing the characters? Well, here's the thing. I haven't gotten a full voice cast yet. That's because I have now released a casting call for my project. If you are a voice actor and interested in this project and want to be a part of it, then you are in luck, because the Voice Call cast is now open on Casting Call Club. There, you can audition to play a character for my project. Up to 18 voice roles to choose from. The entire CIDR2 cast, Monokuma, and Monami. The link will be in the description if you're interested. Question 12. I got a question that you haven't answered. Well, all you have to do is ask down in the comments section. I am very likely to answer whatever question you have, so long as it doesn't give spoilers or reveals, like who would be the Chapter 1 killer, or who is the mastermind. And that is all for the questions and answers for my fan game. Hope this clears some questions out. The beta prologue for CIDR2 will release at some point before the end of the year, if not, somewhere around January at the latest. As I said earlier, the voice casting is now open and will remain open until the end of the year. If I don't get the full cast, I might extend the deadline. Thank you for watching.